What we need to understand is, to what degree is the world sustainable? What are the implications of human activities on the big issues of climate change, loss of biodiversity, degradation of ecosystems? And what are the implications of these changes in climate, these losses of biodiversity on food, water, energy, human security? We need to have a global perspective to understand what's happening, but we also need a national and regional assessment. We need to get the policymakers and decision makers, both in government and the private sector, as well as civil society, need to understand that we're not on a sustainable path. We are getting rid of hunger at one level, poverty at another, but it's not sustainable. We therefore have to assess, how do we meet our basic needs of poverty eradication, food, water, energy security, but in a way that will be sustainable for many, many generations, and it is equitable, economically efficient, and environmentally sound. In some parts of the world, we have a fairly good understanding of biodiversity and its relationship to ecosystem services, and therefore, by implication, the provisioning service of food, water, which is essential, etc. In other parts of the world, we've got almost no real information at all. So I think it's highly variable. I've just chaired an assessment in the United Kingdom where we've got really good data going back 40, 50 years. And we can talk about what systems are improving, what systems are worse, and what are the implications for food, water, energy, security. But there's many countries as well, the basic information's just not there. So I think if we have an international assessment that looks at these issues, it can not only tell us what is known, it can highlight what is unknown, and it can help stimulate some new research so we can get the information we need. I think the world made a really good decision a number of years ago to develop the Millennium Development Goals, such as poverty alleviation, hunger alleviation. We've now been asked by the Rio +20 conference and the General Assembly to develop sustainable development goals. I think this is a crucial issue because these goals should apply to both developed and developing countries. I can imagine issues such as gender, jobs, employment being part of it, but also food, water, energy, security, and poverty alleviation will be central to the debate. The key challenge we've got is not looking at agricultural productivity separate from water security, separate from energy security. We've got to recognise all of these issues are interlinked. So we need policies, technologies and practices that recognise the interlinkages between poverty, hunger, water and energy that are measures that are actionable by all countries of the world, not just the developing countries, but developed countries as well.